(9:30 a.m.) Of course, we have the agenda of today and approval of the minutes. We have two to approve.
At this time, I'll make a motion to approve the agenda for this morning and the minutes of March 29th regular session and the March 29th special session.
Okay.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the agenda and the minutes of the 29th, both of them. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, old business. Any? Some? None?
Have none?
All right. County engineers line item.
The contractor for the Army Corps of Engineers is back out on the grade. He's got his lane closure set up to one lane again, just people asked. He's out there working on the stopwatch structure. They'll have that down to one lane for 1 to 2 months probably.
Do you have a stoplight in there? Or
Yeah, they have the concrete barrier rails with the stoplight.
Okay.
Just like they did last year. And then we had a pre-con for our bridge rehab over just west of North Springs, and they are looking at starting at the beginning of May, sometime when they get a more nailed down date. I'll let you know. The guys are working on grading the roads, removing snow equipment, getting that prepped for storage, and painting it, grading, outblading the roads, trying to get them in better shape, and even a few tile repairs. So, that's all I really have to report on. Next item on the agenda, I have the contract and performance bonds for S14. Just need a motion to authorize the chair to sign. It's the S14 resurfacing project. Contracts have already been approved. The contract amount is in the amount of $1,033,424.24. And it calls for cold-in-place recycling with a resurfacing overlay, or an HMA overlay from Old 107 North to B55 or 170th Street, 5 miles for service.
Make the motion to authorize the chair to sign the contract and approve the performance bond for the S14 project.
I'll second said motion.
There's been motion and second to authorize the chair's signature on the performance bond for the S14 project. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, and that'll do you? Pretty much?
Yep, and I have
Okay.
the 2 post-its for your signature.
Do you want to stick around so I can talk to you about Linden Street?
Yes.
Okay, moving along our county auditors line items. The first one we have is the claims.
I've got the claims here for your consideration. The top 2 claims need a board supervisor's signature.
Okay.
Okay. At this time, I'll make a motion to approve the claims as presented and maybe sign where appropriate.
All right.
I'll second.
The motion and second to authorize the chair's signature on the claims presented this morning. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Payroll?
I have several payroll items. The first one is payroll forms for new employees. One is Peggy Meany in the treasurer's office, and the other is Melissa Schroeder in the sheriff's department. Brand new payroll employee, or payroll forms for new employees require a resolution.
Okay.
Move resolution 2011, number 39.
Second resolution 2011-39.
Okay, before us, we have a motion and second in favor of resolution 39 for 2 new payroll employees. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
At this time, would you take a moment? Should we have a formal or a very formal introduction?
This is Peggy Meany.
Okay.
She's running.
Up and running.
Very fast.
Very fast. She slept well last night. Yesterday was her first day.
Okay. All right. Well,
Welcome aboard.
and
The other payroll item
okay. Yes.
I have is the payroll warrant report for the period ending March 26th.
At this time, I'll make a motion to approve the payroll warrant report for March 26th.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been motioned and seconded in favor of accepting and authorizing the chair's signature on the payroll warrants report. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, drainage, or did you have any more payrolls?
I do not, and I
Okay.
don't have any drainage today.
All right. Motion to approve a beer permit for the market at Oakwood.
We've got the
Clear
beer
Lake.
permit for the market at Oakwood and also a liquor license for West Hills Golf.
Okay, we can commingle those.
Everything's
Yes.
in order, Mr. Chairman. I make a motion to approve both and authorize your signature.
All right.
Looks like they're in order, so I'll second that motion.
All right. We have a motion, and it's been seconded to approve the beer permit for the market at Oakwood and West Hills Golf liquor license. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Any other line items?
No.
Okay. The county treasurers, well, you're filling up the meeting here.
Thank you.
Okay. This is a tax compromise, and we see it.
Mr. Dahlstrom lives at 706 6th Street Northwest, and he has asked us to accept his offer to pay the real estate taxes without any penalty, any cost, and not to put him on the tax sale because we've entered into a compromise with him. He is on disability beginning July 1. His income is put in so that the disability, elderly and disability credit will absolutely take care of 100% of his taxes. So this is just to get him to that point, July 1st. And then the other program will kick in. I have confirmed his income and expenses, and this would be a good, something for the board to consider. It would be my recommendation.
Does a motion suffice in this matter?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll second that motion. I assume you've seen all the appropriate
Yes.
paperwork and stuff. Yep, I'll second that motion.
It's always a good thing. Don't keep someone in their home. Okay, with that, it's a motion and second to approve a tax compromise with said patron on said parcel without interest or cost, pay $50 by the 15th of each month beginning in April. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, consider resolution regarding the issuance of not to exceed 6.5 million aggregate principal amount for the private school facility revenue bonds, Newman High School School Systems Project, Series 2011, calling a public hearing for the proposed issuance of the bonds and directing publication of the notice of hearing.
What date?
Okay, proposed date would be April 26th at 10 a.m.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I'd make a motion to approve April 26th at 10 a.m. as the time and place for the public hearing and the issue of revenue bonds for Newman School.
Okay, do you have questions?
That's a full resolution. Right?
Okay.
That's a
It's a
full
full
resolution, not
resolution.
just a motion.
Okay, so it'd be number
Yes, I
40.
said 2011 number 40.
I'm sorry.
I'll second resolution 2011, number 40.
Okay. So motion and second in favor of resolution 2011, number 40 resolution. All in favor?
Aye.
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 This time I'm going to take the liberty and read a letter. It gives you some background information on this. In June 2002, Newman Catholic Schools issued 5.75 million tax exempt bonds backed by a letter of credit through the Allied Irish Bank. And Archdiocese guaranteed the proceeds which were used to construct a new elementary school and make about $1 million improvement to the middle schools and high school facilities. In conjunction with the 2002 capital improvement project, Newman raised nearly $4.5 million in a capital campaign which has been invested with Hammond and Associates with assistance from the Archdiocese Finance Office. Today the investment pool has grown about $7 million. Since the O2 project, the school has also undertaken taken several additional capital improvement projects for which it has not incurred any additional debt financing. These have included new daycare facility on the Newman campus, football complex, outdoor classroom, significant improvements to baseball and softball fields, and outdoor concession stands, restrooms serving baseball, softball, and football fields, a wellness facility, and a wireless internet. All told, the value of these improvements have exceeded $2 million. Now for the 2011 construction project. Newman Catholic's currently in the process of building a 1.23 million community school storm shelter, for which it has received a FEMA grant of approximately $730,000, which will also serve as a performing arts center. Construction of the new tornado safe room / music addition room to incorporate FEMA's 361 guidance to other students, staff, and visitors near absolute life protection from injuries, death caused by tornado, high-speed wind hazards. In addition to being used as a tornado safe room, the facility will include vocal music classroom, instrumental music class, 5 practice rooms, 2 offices and practice rooms, storage, and a restroom. Construction of this 5,600 square feet facility is expected to begin this summer and complete in the winter of 2011. The facility will be available not only for Newman students, but residents of the West Haven neighborhood of May City, but also all the other groups that use Newman facilities throughout the year, such as Little League Baseball, Pop Warner Football, Quilter's Guide, Girl and Boy Scouts, and other functions and sports tournaments held at Newman. According to Steve Andrick, Newman Board of Education President, we're excited to continue Newman's contribution to the community. This project is an extension of our ongoing commitment to Mason City and North Iowa. It is important that we be an active citizens of Mason City and recognize our responsibilities to the community. Our mission continues to be to add to the spiritual, cultural, and educational opportunities of North Iowa's youth. The 2011 project will complete a comprehensive 10-year plant improvement campaign resulting in new elementary and daycare facilities. Improvements to middle school, high school facilities, including windows and roofing, and new athletic and performing arts facilities. According to the schools do not anticipate issuing any additional debt in the foreseeable future. Financial transaction. The school's letter of credit with the AIB expires in June 2010. Also, the credit rating for the AIB has declined in recent months, resulting in a higher interest cost incurred by the school. For example, the tax-exempt market rate is currently at 0.25 or 0.35 range, but the school's bonds are trading at 2.75. Given the attractive debt financing terms in review of the original capital campaign and bond financing transactions and investment performance, Newman's desire to issue $6.25 million in new debt and financing the $5.75 million in tax-exempt bonds and an additional $500,000 for the 2011 capital improvement project, even though it has raised $500,000 associated with the improvements. The school engaged Coughlin and Associates to place an AIB letter of credit and pursue the potential of issuing bank-qualified bonds. Essentially, note with a financial institution as opposed to a publicly traded bonds for this transaction. Several financial institutions were solicited in this process, and the school received 7 financing proposals. The most attractive proposal was a Wells Fargo proposal for bank-qualified loans. The school desires to issue a new $6.25 million bond, which would be held as bank-qualified bonds for Wells Fargo. Okay, that letter accompanied this refinancing to more attractive interest rates. So, all right. We'll moving along, letter E.
Moving on to the stuff I know about, huh, Manure?
Manure.
Okay, thank you, you're welcome.
I read the report and it's pretty much the same as any other report. It goes on the ground just like everybody else's does. And I'll entertain a motion to accept the report and send a copy to me.
Second.
It's been motion and second in favor to accept the manure management plan as presented and file it and get it on down to the DNR. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, letter F, agreements and contracts. Any?
None.
Okay. Appointments. Okay. Correspondence and communication?
None.
Not at this time.
Good.
All adjourned.
Okay.
Second.
It's been motioned and second. In favor of adjournment, all say aye.
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 Thank you. Okay. Got it?